Hey, good morning. Lorian here from the Lifestyle Movement, and it is my passion, my mission to empower the world to live life on their terms so they can live a designer life they love with the people they love every day, because I truly believe that everybody deserves to live a happy, healthy and wealthy life, but also a purpose-driven and fulfilling life too. And today I'm talking about what you're doing right now in your life that is making you unhappy. Okay, hey Anika, how are you? Great, thanks for jumping on. Charlie Brown, Taryn, guys, as you jump on, let me know how's your morning. Drop in below, let me know how you're going. And hey, if this is something you want to hear about, how you're making yourself unhappy on a daily basis, hit me some love and let me know. Good morning, Kylie, great to see you. Where are you tuning in from? Anika says hi. How you going? Awesome, great to see you. Beautiful, beautiful day. So, how are you making yourself unhappy? And we all do this. We all do this. I know that, I used to be a massive, what can I say? I used to do this a lot, in other words. Innisvale. Belinda, how are you? Great to see you. Thanks for saying hi. How's your morning? So I used to do this a lot, and it used to make me very, very miserable. Hey, and actually, I've got to be honest, every now and again, I feel myself slipping into this as well. But I've got to catch myself, right? We all have those moments, yeah? But as long as we're not living predominantly in that state all the time, then it's okay. When we become to get some awareness about how we're feeling and what's going on. Kamal, how are you? Great to see you, mate. Great to see you. Okay. Monica, great to see you, Mon. Hey, how you going? What's been happening? So thanks, guys, so much for jumping on, guys. So how you making yourself unhappy? And we all do it. I used to do it all the time. Okay. Hey, Steph, how are you? Good morning. Thanks for jumping on. Great to see you. Belinda, it's awesome. Thanks. A lot of personal development you have just added to inspiration. Yeah, I'm very passionate about personal development because it's changed my life. Hey, Mon. Great to see you. Awesome. Because it's changed my life. I used to make myself very, very unhappy on a consistent basis. And I used to live in that state quite often. So Anika says, thinking about going back to work in 3 months with my baby will only be 6 months is stressing me out. Okay. Yes, I could imagine that would be stressing you out. So here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing that I want to share with you today is that your problems right now, and I'm a little bit fired up this morning because sometimes I hear people complaining and whinging and moaning about things that, seriously, your problems are someone else's freaking dream. Martina, all the way from Germany. Millie, great to see you from Canberra. Say hi, let me know how you're doing. So yeah, guys, your problems are someone else's dream. Like, seriously, people would kill to have the problems that you have. So the only reason that you're focusing on what's not going well is because you're falling out of a state of gratitude. If you get into a state of gratitude, hey Olivia, great to see you all the way from the UK. How you going? Rachel, Martina, let me know how you guys going. Is it, well, I don't have to ask if it's raining in the UK because it probably, chances are forecast for rain. Hola, all the way from Australia. So guys, your problems are other people's freaking dreams. So stop whinging and bitching and moaning about your problems all the time, because you're going to attract what you put out comes back. In Germany, awesome, amazing. Because what you put out there comes back. So if you're living in a state, hey Kira, great to see you. Ellen says from Malta. Ellen from Malta, great to see. Be chatting with you on Monday. Awesome, love it, can't wait. So what's wrong is always available, right? But what's right is always available too. So what are you focusing on? What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on that you're only earning this much money, you only have this or you only have that? But seriously, I want to ask you this right now. I want to ask you this. What if you didn't have that? What if that wasn't there? What if maybe you're whinging about your relationship, your partner, your financial situation, your team, your job? What if you didn't have a job? How would you feel then? Hey Kate, thanks for saying hi. Bianca, great to see you. What if you didn't have your partner? What if you didn't have your job? What if it was gone tomorrow? And the thing is that I know that if you're not grateful for what you have, if you do not value what you have, then the chances of it being here in the future are not good, okay? Because what we don't value, we don't keep. And how often have you lost something and then you've valued it? You're like, oh my God, like, you know, I wish I didn't break up with that boyfriend or girlfriend, or I wish I didn't, you know, quit that job, or I wish I didn't do this or do that. And afterwards, you've really valued it, right? But in the moment, you're so caught up about what's wrong with it, what's not right. And guys, seriously, this was me. Like, I was the worst at it. Our brains are trained from millions of years ago to find problems, to find out what's wrong with things, because that's what kept us alive. Because problems back then were saber-toothed tigers coming in to eat us, and, you know, starvation, and, you know, where's the next meal coming from, and, you know, tribes coming to kill us and that sort of thing. So when there was a problem, but modern day, you know, our brains haven't adapted. So guys, hey, if you've just joined me, my name's Laurie and I'm from the Lifestyle Movement, and it's my passion to empower the world to live life on their terms with the people, so they can spend time with the people that they love, doing the things they love, by inspiring healthy living, because I truly believe everybody deserves to live not only a happy, healthy and wealthy life, but a purpose-driven and fulfilling life too. And today, we're talking about what are you doing that's making you unhappy, okay? What are you doing that's making you unhappy? And if you're enjoying this message, please tag a friend below. Share this with your friends. You know, I'm on a mission to, you know, help people. I love helping people. I've, you know, changed my life. I was a homeless youth that didn't finish high school. Was a drug addict that hated the world, and everything was wrong, and it was all everyone else's fault. And you know, personal development's definitely changed my life. You know, I love empowering people to change their lives. I love business. I love social media. I love, you know, I do like money. Money gives us choices, but I love helping people too. Hey Jess, how you going? Lawrence, how you going, mate? Great to see you. So guys, we're talking about, you know, any time that, you know, what's wrong is always available, right? But also what's right is available as well. So what I used to do a lot was I used to always focus on what's not going right. So, oh, I only earned, you know, this much for the month, or, you know, oh, this person quit, or, you know, my partner did this, or, you know, those things, right? But what if your partner wasn't here anymore? What if your job wasn't here anymore? What if your team wasn't here anymore? What if your boss wasn't here anymore? You know, what if those things that you're getting upset about, what if they were gone tomorrow? Hey Kira, great to see you. How you going? What if they were gone tomorrow? How would you feel then? Would you miss them? Would you, what would you be willing to do to get it back? Right? Oh, my paycheck wasn't what I hoped it would be. Oh, my girlfriend did this, or my kids did that, or whatever. You know, just the last few days, I've been hearing a lot of some people just whinging and moaning and bitching about stuff, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Your problems, most people would kill for your problems. First world problems, guys. Like, seriously, have a look around. Where if you live in Australia, you're in the top 1% of wealthiest people in the world. Joel, great to see you. Irene, how you going? Let me know how you're doing. So, focus on what you can be grateful for. What are you grateful for? Turn it around. So, let's use this example, right? So if there's clothes on the floor, who here's got a partner? Let me know. Hit me some love if you've got a partner that leaves clothes on the floor, that leaves dishes in the sink, all that kind of stuff, right? Anyone relate to that? Okay. Be grateful that you've got a partner that leaves clothes on the floor. When you first got together and they left their underwear on the floor, you're excited about that, right? But for some reason now that pisses you off, yeah. But what if they weren't here anymore, right? What if you didn't have them anymore? So be grateful that you've got a partner to leave clothes on the floor. Be grateful that you've got kids that mess up your house. To mess up your house. Hey Sheena, great to see you. So guys, please let me know. What's one thing? Drop in below. Hey Julianne, great to see you. Hey, let me know. Drop in below. What's one thing that you're grateful for? What's one thing that's been upsetting you? What's one thing that's been upsetting you, and how can you flip it? How can you turn it around and be grateful for it? Because we can walk around and find things that piss us off, that annoy us all the time. It's easy, right? Oh, this is not right, that's not right. It's never going to be right. It's never going to be perfect. You're making yourself miserable every single day. It's not them, it's you. You're making yourself miserable. So you need to stop that shit. Hey Sarah, great to see you. That's right. There you go. There you go. The kids, Joel, yeah. So Joel, if you're on here, take notice. It's not an invitation to keep doing it, but it's just, how do you want to live? Hey Rose, great to see you. Thanks for jumping on. How do you want to live? Do you want to live in a state of, lack and what's missing and what's wrong with life? Or do you want to choose to live in a state of gratitude? Gratitude is the way. There's always something to be grateful for in every moment. And guys, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I was the worst for it. Everything was wrong. Everything was not going right. Nothing was good enough. Trust me, I'm telling you guys, I was shocking at it. And hey, I'm human. I fall into it sometimes. But you learn to become conscious of it. You learn to catch yourself. You learn to go, oh shit, man, seriously, I need to be grateful for that. What am I talking about? Talk about first world problems, right? Hey Chloe, talk about first world problems, right? Like seriously. Yeah, look, Coralie talking about the medical care. Man, seriously, imagine if the medical center wasn't there. Imagine if you just didn't have one. 100 years ago, people didn't even have that. So it's so simple. I know it seems so simple, right? It's like anything we can flip on our head. We can flip it on our head. And it's just, how do we feel about it, right? So emotions are instinctual, right? Emotions come up, boom, like that. They hit us like, oh my God, like that's emotions. But feelings, the way you feel about things is a choice. So your feelings are a choice, because feelings are the way you choose to look at it, the meaning that you give to things. So emotions will come up, anger, frustration, sadness, all of that, and they can come and go. Are you hanging on to those emotions for days, for months, for years? How do you feel about what's happening? So what's the meaning that you're giving to those situations, those emotions? Are you putting a meaning on it that they're bad, or they just are? When things happen in life, my favorite saying is, it's just life. Life's happening. Life's happening. Oh, there we go. Life's happening again. Awesome. And then I try to look at, I don't try, I do. Right? I'm not a trier, I do. But I look for, what could I be grateful for? In this moment, what can I be grateful for? And what's great about this? My favorite question. Hey Rusty, how are you, buddy? is what's great about this, because you're either being empowering about a situation or you're being disempowering about a situation. In every moment, that's another great question. Am I being empowering right now or disempowering right now? Now, sometimes it takes me a little while to cool off. I can get a little bit emotional. I'm a passionate guy. Anyone else here a little bit passionate sometimes? So you have to have these awarenesses, cool down, take a deep breath. So guys, if you know someone that should hear this message, tag them below, or even share this video on your page, in your groups, with others, because it's my mission to empower the world and help people. Hey Andrew, great to see you, mate. Thanks for jumping on. And hit me some love. Let me know where you're tuning in from, how you're doing this morning, and what's one thing that you have been ungrateful for. What's one thing that you've been ungrateful for that you can flip it around right now? You can do it in an instant right now. What can you make? So if your kids are painting on the walls, just be grateful that you've got kids to paint on the walls. What if you didn't have those kids anymore? What if your team, if you're getting upset about your team, what they're doing, what they're not doing? Imagine if you didn't have a team. What if you're upset about your paycheck, right? Or you're upset about your job. Imagine if you didn't even have a job tomorrow, right? So many people walk around. Whatever you do, you've either got to be... So what you put out, you attract, right? If you're putting it out there, you'll attract more of it. If you maybe and you can find purpose in everything you do, right? So, in fact, whinging and complaining says more about you than anything else. So if you're a whinger and a complainer, guys, I'm going to put my hands up. I didn't even know I was doing it, right? Oh, this, oh, that, oh, this sucks, oh, that sucks. I didn't even know I was doing it. No wonder people didn't want to hang out with me, right? I was a freaking miserable mess, right? When you live in a state of gratitude and you're thankful, people want to be around that. Awesome. Sarah said, I needed to hear this today. Joel's in hospital 3 days. I'm sorry to hear that. I wish him well. Let's all send Sarah and Joel some love, and just put the energy, the healing energy. So I'm sending you some healing energy, Sarah, to Joel and yourself. Annoyed as we are with not having a big man at home, but grateful that we have a wonderful. I can't see the rest though. Anyway. So, what's one thing? How can you turn it around? Stop doing that. Stop, your problems. Stop talking about your problems. Your problems are other people. People would kill to have your problems. You're living the dream compared to people in Africa, compared to people in, Uganda, people that are in poverty and just real poverty. If you live in Australia, you are in the top 1% richest people in the freaking world. Hey, Satya. Hey, mate. How you going? Good to see you the other day in Burleigh. Hey, Sarah Talavic. Great to see you. Awesome. So, great questions, guys. And I might recap. If you've just jumped on, my name's Lorian from the Lifestyle Movement, and it's my passion to empower the world to live life on their terms, to wake up and design a life they love with the people that they love every day. And I truly believe that everybody deserves to live a happy, healthy, and wealthy life. And today we've been talking about, what are you doing that's making you miserable, right? What are you focused on? What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on what's wrong, what's not going right, what the world's doing to you? Or are you focusing on what you can be grateful for, what's going well? Because what's wrong is always available, but what's right is always available too. But our prehistoric minds are trained to focus on problems, because problems in the past, thousands of years ago, could kill us, would kill us. They were big problems, right? They don't, like, our brain hasn't adapted from the dinosaur, no, well, caveman years or whatever you want to call it, right? Okay, so, so problems back then were, you know, going to kill you, like a saber-tooth tiger jumping out, or another tribe coming to kill you, or, you know, no food, no starvation. So our brains, when there's problems, are trained to look for them. That's why the news always broadcasts things about a disaster. Oh, it's the disaster, or, you know, this to catch your attention. And that's the newspaper headlines, you know, because your brain's trained like, oh my God, like problem, I need to focus on that. Okay, and you get trapped into it. That's why it's a constant cycle of negativity broadcast on the news, because our brains are trained to find that. So, but if you live in that state, if you focus on that, you're going to make yourself miserable. Okay, because what's wrong is always available, what's right's always available too. And so anyway, I think I'm starting to blabber on now. I've kind of said what I was going to say. Might wrap it up, but beautiful morning here on the Gold Coast. What are you doing today? Let me know. Comment below. What are you doing today? Are you going to work? Are you going to your job? Are you working on your business? Catching up with your kids? Yeah, let me know. And share this message. Share this message with your friends. I love helping people, and that's about it, guys. So, you know, what I'll leave you with is this, you know, one thing. What can you be grateful for that you've been, that you see now that you've been ungrateful for, that you haven't seen the gift in what it is? So a great question to ask is, what's great about this? You know, what's great about this? And if you don't like the answer, if your mind says nothing, then just keep asking yourself, oh, what's great about this? There's got to be something great. It'll train your mind to look for the gift. It'll train your mind to look for the good in every moment. It doesn't matter what situation, what tragedy, there is always a gift in there. If you can train your mind to focus on the gift, you'll set yourself free from the suffering. That's the thing, right? Maybe you love suffering. Maybe you get attention, significance, your needs are met by whinging and complaining and my life's so bad. Maybe that's how you meet your needs. And that's an addiction. So maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you're feeling some resistance right now. Maybe you're getting a little bit upset. And the thing is, if you're getting a little bit upset, if this message is triggering you in some way, then what that tells me is that there's truth in it. There's truth in it, because if there was no truth, you wouldn't affect you. Whoa, that's deep. That's deep, right? If this is pissing you off, then guess what? I'm sorry, but there's something there that you need to have a look at. Because if it wasn't triggering you, then it might not be there. So anyway, guys, thanks so much. Thanks for jumping on. Share this with your friends. Give us a tag, give us a like, and yeah, go out there, live your best life. I truly believe everybody deserves to live a happy, healthy, and wealthy life, but purpose-driven and fulfilling life too. Have an awesome day. Go out there, change some lives, do what makes you happy. Bye.